my producer and on-air cohort back in the Los Angeles studio, Kevin, is a big New England guy. Go ahead and ask a question, Chris Brockman of Kevin McHale.
Hey, Kevin, just looking at the stats from '86, that team that you were on, generally regarded as one of the greatest teams ever. And you look at how you played, scored 114 points a game, but only made 138 three-pointers as a team that year. Steph Curry made 400 by himself last year. Wondering what you think of the evolution of today's game as compared to when you played, and how would that '86 team play in today's NBA?
Well, I think any team from an era that was really, really special would play well. I mean, just because the reason that you really played well is that team was loaded with really, really good. I mean, Larry Bird, Robert Parrish, Bill Walton had a healthy year, Dennis Johnson, Danny Ainge. You can go down they're great players on that team, and so they played well together. I think the game's evolved, and I like the game. I like today's current game. I'm not one of those old curmudgeons who go like, if we'd have played now, we'd all have fouled out. Hell, I'm not, today's game, we couldn't play because we played a rough house, fouling lots, grabbing, holding, all that stuff. But at the end of the day, I like today's game. There's a lot more three-pointers, but people work at that. There's a lot less post-ups and a lot less inside game, but that's just, the essence of the NBA game is to draw two. One guy to draw two defenders. That allows four offensive guys to play against three defensive guys. Well, they do that now in the pick and roll. They do that with drives. They do that really from the perimeter in towards the basket. Whereas in years ago, you used to do that by pounding inside, making them double teaming in the post, and then kick out and allow your teammates to play 4-on-3 offensively. So the essence of the NBA game hasn't changed. It's getting two to get to the ball. And if you watch the Warriors, you watch all these different teams right now, Cleveland, they're trying to do that with pick and roll with Kyrie Irving, pick and roll with LeBron James if you're Cleveland. Same thing, pick and roll with Steph, throwing back, letting Draymond Green drive the lane line and play 4 against 3 offensively. So the game hasn't changed. Like, would we have done well in today's game? Yeah, because anytime you can control the backboard, control the paint, and you block a lot of shots, it makes it tough for the other team to beat you. I mean, at the end of the day, really, really talented big beats talented small. A really talented 7-footer is going to beat a really talented 6-footer because that's the nature of the game.
I love it.
But right now, there's not a lot of talented bigs in the game, so the game has changed.
The Rich Eisen Show, weekdays at noon Eastern on Audience.